Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Sing Tao, the 118-year-old border control between the British Overseas Territory of Gibraltar and Spain is set to be lifted on July 15th. This new arrangement will allow the free movement of people and goods, marking a major milestone in post-Brexit negotiations between the United Kingdom and the European Union. Currently, about 15,000 Spanish residents cross the border daily to work in Gibraltar, often facing long queues and traffic during peak hours. Under the new agreement, Gibraltar will align with the EU's Schengen area and customs union. Travelers from non-Schengen zones such as the UK will still undergo passport checks at Gibraltar's airports and ports. Gibraltar Chief Minister Fabian Picardo described the change as monumental, noting that generations of residents have lived under border restrictions. The move is expected to bring substantial economic benefits to both Gibraltar, one of the world's highest income regions, and the adjacent Spanish town of La Línea de la Concepción, which suffers from a high unemployment rate of nearly 30%. According to a report by Yifeng, a group of over 200 top economists and artificial intelligence researchers, including 16 Nobel laureates, has issued a joint statement titled, "We Must Act Now." The statement warns that AI could become extremely powerful within the next decade, driving unprecedented economic changes that could surpass the impact of the Industrial Revolution in a much shorter time frame. While acknowledging that AI has the potential to raise living standards, the experts highlight significant risks, including massive job losses. To address these challenges, they are calling for increased research into the technology's impacts and the establishment of robust safeguards. They emphasize the need to ensure that AI complements human workers and ultimately benefits society as a whole. The VEVL initiative was launched by prominent economists including Eric Brinham-Shore, Avius Sor A. R. The Wall, Anton Koronek, and Tom Cunningham, and has gained widespread support from academic and AI experts, such as Stanford University economics professor Charles DeWitt Jones. According to the Asahi Shimbun, a 26-year-old Colombian man was shot and killed by an Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) officer in Biddeford, Maine, on July 13th. Local immigration advocacy groups reported that the victim held a valid U.S. work permit. U.S. Representative Chelly Pingree of Maine stated she received reports that an ICE officer fired through a car window, killing the occupant. This incident marks the second fatal shooting by U.S. immigration officers in just 1 week. On July 7th, a 52-year-old Mexican national was shot and killed by an ICE officer in Houston, Texas, sparking local protests. These consecutive fatal shootings have intensified public criticism of the Trump administration's hardline immigration enforcement policies. The administration's aggressive crackdown on immigration has been a signature policy, but these recent deaths have raised serious concerns and renewed protests over the excessive use of force by immigration authorities. According to NHK, researchers in Japan have released findings linking long COVID symptoms, such as fatigue and depression, to the reactivation of another virus already present in the body. Roughly 6% of COVID-19 patients suffer from prolonged symptoms, but the exact mechanism has remained unclear. A research team, including scientists from the Jikei University School of Medicine, analyzed blood samples from more than 150 patients seeking treatment for long COVID. They discovered a protein called SITH1 in approximately 70% of the patients. This protein is known to emerge when a dormant herpes virus in the body is reactivated. To test the effects, researchers increased SITH1 levels in mice, which resulted in decreased brain function caused by neurotransmitter deficiencies, leading to symptoms of fatigue and depression. the researchers concluded that a coronavirus infection can trigger the reactivation of dormant herpes viruses, leading to SITH-1 production and subsequent long COVID symptoms. Okanaomi, a lecturer at Jeke University, stated that these findings could pave the way for developing targeted therapies that directly address the root cause of these debilitating after-effects. According to a report by GG Press, U.S. President Donald Trump announced on his social media account on July 13th that he will deliver an address to the nation on July 16th. While the specific contents of the speech have not been officially disclosed, a reporter from MS Now TV in the United States suggested that President Trump is expected to address foreign interference in the 2020 presidential election. Trump, who lost the 2020 election to former President Joe Biden, has repeatedly maintained that there was widespread fraud in the voting process. In terms of foreign interference, a U.S. intelligence report released in 2021 indicated that individuals and organizations tied to the Russian government had conducted influence campaigns designed to slander Biden. Conversely, the report also alleged that Iran had attempted to undermine Trump's re-election prospects through social media and emails. This upcoming speech comes amid heightened tensions and ongoing political debates regarding the integrity of U.S. elections. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.